On the front line, just because you're trying to save lives doesn't mean that you're not going to get shot at. Let's jump on board with Medivac 318. Created by Hilary Robinson and drawn by Nigel Dobbin, Medivac 318 first appeared in 2000 AD Prog 619 and featured Verity McKinnon, a wide-eyed young nurse caught up in the interstellar war between humanity and the insectoid Gennarit. Stranded on the surface of the planet with a brain-damaged patient, McKinnon has to confront her own fears before having to make a huge moral decision when coming face to face with the Gennarit warrior. Inspired by the experience, she signs up to the outer space ambulance crew dedicated to patching up wounded soldiers, but quickly discovers that no one escapes the consequences of war. In the same vein as Babylon 5 or James White's Sector General or Anne McCaffrey's Tower and Hive series, and a precursor to the later Mercy Heights, Medivac 318 is arguably the best of Robinson's work for 2000 AD. A fascinating and thrilling series in an, at the time, unusual setting, Medivac 318 is packed with three-dimensional characters and really stands out as a cerebral, slower-paced story in a period when 2000 AD was developing a more mature storytelling tone. Although lacking in heavy action, Dobbin's art really suits this more thoughtful pace, with his detail and design and his look for Gennarit filled with alien menace and physical heft. Ironically, the strip led to Robinson walking away from 2000 AD when editorial tried to give the strip to another author, and its promise remains unfulfilled. Medivac 318 hasn't been collected yet. It ran in Progs 619 to 640 and Progs 683 to 694, but was reprinted alongside 2000 AD's Dan Dare stories in the early 1990s. Well, let us know what you think about Medivac 318 in the comments, Earthlets, as next week we head off back to the Cursed Earth to meet Preacher Cain, the missionary man.